Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. And the Huskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas Tech's offense will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Fires to the big fella. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Anderson wants to throw. Gets it out fast. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Turns it on in midfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Creates a little room. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the run, it's Sticky. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quick release on the RPO. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carter. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game. luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Cornhuskers offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators or defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
To the air, it's Raiola. Finds his tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Makes a grab down the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Extra point here will tie the game. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Joyner. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Dickey. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a baller from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they routed it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Anderson will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Showing off the arms. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nebraska! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Texas.
Caught behind the line. It's Joyner.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab. It's Joyner. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Makes the catch. It's Turner. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Going up top again. Hauls it in. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Up-tempo for the offense. Anderson wants to throw. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hardy. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Touchdown, Red Raider! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll give it on the counter. Got room to work. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Quickly to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll send the back in motion. Slips. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Gary. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And the Red Raiders get it past the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. The Red Raiders are on the move. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker and running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Man, you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raider. They take the lead with the 6.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
Nebraska, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Defense looks as if it's coming. Complete. Sweet to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Anderson will throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going to try to get it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Under fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Joyner. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Joyner. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it in the middle with Turner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Anderson wants to throw. This time on target.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his man. It's Turner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Fires to the tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They move on top here in the 4th.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At the 35, he's got room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Back to throw, it's Rayola. Does a short pass to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he's got it inside the 20. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down. They want to run it left here. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Husker! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on to David. Finally, David, to get something positive here in the running game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Anderson will throw. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hardy. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the RPO, complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on, and his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
42, Nebraska, 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to... There he goes! Smashes through the tackle. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to the ground game on the left. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Finds the tight end. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. To throw, it's Raiola. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. To the air on first down. It's complete. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Fires to the big fella. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Finds his tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the big fullback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Rushes on him. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. When we get to the offseason,